Welcome to Olympus News. I'm Athena, and we're giving you all the live updates on the latest stories of gods and heroes. Now tonight we continue an intriguing developing story. Bright-eyed Athena has just arrived in Sparta to let Telemachus know that he must hurry home, because the suitors inhabiting his mother, Queen Penelope's palace, are plotting against him. As we see here, it seems that Athena has just told the great Odysseus' son to go visit Eumaeus, the loyal swineherd. Let's go down to Kairos at the scene and see what he can tell us.
Here in Sparta, Telemachus has just announced his departure and has accepted many wonderful gifts from Helen and Menelaus. As we can see here, Telemachus and Pistrius have just gotten on their chariot. Oh, okay, so what just happened here was an eagle swooped down carrying a goose right next to Telemachus' chariot, and Helen interprets this as Odysseus will swoop down onto his palace and have revenge on the suitors. Let's hope that happens.
Well, that's wonderful. Telemachus is off to Pylos to get his ship. We'll be right back. While we are gone, it seems as though Telemachus has asked Pistrius to skip meeting with King Nestor again and instead heading straight to the ship for reasons still unknown as of now. Oh, we just had some interesting developments. Just as Telemachus was about to launch, a fugitive wanted for manslaughter in Argos asked to climb aboard. He goes by the name of Theoclemius. He left his homeland because he had killed someone. Mortals have been searching for him quite a while now. It now appears, despite him being a fugitive, Telemachus is kindly let him aboard. What a bold move. Kairos has details on why Telemachus didn't go back to the city. Kairos?
I'm here with Pistrius. Pistrius, why did you take Telemachus back to his ship instead of back to King Nestor?
Well, he decided that he wanted to skip meeting with my father once again because he is a great follower of the guest board. Telemachus feared that he would be very hospitable and not allow him to travel home. He just wanted to get home as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Athena is helping out Telemachus by giving him a great strong wind to speed him on his way. Telemachus and his crew are going to be sailing for a while, so let's check in with Odysseus. When we last left him, he was still with his loyal swineherd, disguised as an old man. Luckily, we do have some sources working for Eumaeus. Therefore, we are able to have some audio.
Listen, Eumaeus, all of you comrades here. At the crack of dawn, I didn't mean to go down to the town and do my begging, not to be a drain on you men.
Here clearly, Odysseus is testing the swineherd to see if he will extend his warm welcome.
I'd really like to go to the house of King Odysseus and give him my news to the cautious Queen Penelope. Why, I'd even mix with those overweening suitors. Would they spare me a plateful? Look at all they have. God's sake, my friend, what's gotten into your head? What a crazy plan. You must be hell-bent if you're keen to mingle with that mob of suitors. Their pride and violence hit the iron skies. No, stay here. No one finds you a burden. You wait until Odysseus' dear sons come back. He'll deck you out in clothes and give you whatever the heart desires.
So Odysseus' plan succeeded, and Eumaeus is letting him stay longer. According to our source, Eumaeus then tells a tale of how he was kidnapped by his nurse, who was working for Phoenicians, who had landed in his homeland. Reportedly, they arrived to Ithaca. King Laertes then brought him with his wreath and proceeded to raise Eumaeus alongside the king's daughter. We'll bring you the latest updates later in 3. Welcome back to Olympus News. Earlier this morning, Telemachus reached Ithaca and left Theoclemius in the hands of a trusted crew member. Telemachus disembarked from the ship while the rest of his crew sailed toward the city. As soon as they parted ways, they saw yet another sign. A hawk flew by carrying a dove in its talons. Kairos?
I'm at the shore with Theoclemus, and he has some interesting thoughts on the sign. Theoclemus?
I think this sign is a favorable one and shows the strength of Odysseus' house and line. I've rarely got to go.
Okay, we'll be back after the break. It has been confirmed that Telemachus has arrived in Eumaeus' hut, which we know is housing Odysseus in disguise. Unfortunately, we were not allowed in, but we did get some audio.
Eumaeus, here comes a friend of yours, I'd say. The pack isn't growling. You're home, Telemachus. I thought I'd never lay eyes on you again since you shipped to Pylos. Dear man, I have come to see you for myself, and then the news, whether my mother still holds out in the halls or some other man has married her at last. She is still waiting there in your halls, suffering so. Her life an endless hardship. Stay where you are, stranger. I know we can find another chair somewhere. Eumaeus, good old friend, go, quickly, to wise Penelope. Tell her I'm home and safe and sound. Tell no other Achaean. All too many plot to take my life. I'll be right back.
Old campaigner, now is the time. You tell your son the truth. Hold nothing back, so the two of you can plot the
Dad?
suitor's doom.
Just inside this hut, Odysseus is reuniting with his son after 20 years of being gone. From what I can see right now, they're embracing. What a great moment. From what I can see and from what the gods are telling me, it seems as though they're formulating a mastermind plan to take down the suitors. From what I can gather from the facts, they're planning a surprise attack from within the palace.
Odysseus will enter the palace disguised as a beggar. Meanwhile, Telemachus will hide all of the suitors' armors and weapons where they will not be easily found. Then, the suitors, defenseless and dazed, will be slaughtered by the two of them.
Something is going on at Odysseus' palace. A messenger from the ship just gave Penelope news of Telemachus' return. Looks like someone beat Eumaeus to it. I am being told that the suitors have gathered in the palace and are very disappointed that their plan has failed. It seems as Antinous is leading them just to kill Telemachus to get rid of him before their horrible plans can be exposed. Chirocus is down there with the suitor right now.
I'm here with Philoctomimus. He's a suitor here at the palace. Can you tell me how you feel about Telemachus already being here?
Yes, I don't understand how this could happen. We have lookouts atop windy heights that have kept watch shift on shift. See how the gods have saved this boy from a bloody death.
For interviewing him just now, the suitor Amphinomus spoke stating that, I have no desire to kill Telemachus, not I. I'll kill the prince myself if the gods are against it. Then I say, hold back. It seems as though Amphinomus has won them over for now. We'll be right back and keep you updated live on Olympus News. We cut the break short because we had an outburst involving Queen Penelope. Chirocos?
Yes, and apparently the queen has overheard Antinous plotting to kill her son.
She was standing there over by the pillar yelling, "You violent, vicious, scheming you."
Said, they say you're the best man in Ithaca. They're nothing of the sort.
Madman, why do you weep for the destruction of Telemachus?
He was obviously telling her lies and having false concern to calm her down. He said,
Penelope, disabuse yourself from all these words.
This man is not alive. He never will be. Not while I walk the land and I can see the light.
Your son is the dearest man alive, and I heard.
to have no fear of death. Not from the suitors, at least. What comes from the god, there's no escaping that.
Powerful. Join us tomorrow at 8 to get the latest updates on Olympus News.